What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Jeremy Warman, and I'm coming at you with another video. And in this video, Shazam! Shazam. I talked about it yesterday, about how Shazam basically bombed at the box office. It was a disaster. It was a dud. It wasn't going anywhere. It is not going to make a profit. It is actually probably going to be one of the biggest duds for DC ever. Yes, it is potentially going to be the worst dud for DC. It is tracking worse than Black Adam, which opening weekend it made about total gross. This is worldwide. It made about $67 million worldwide. I think this is, or maybe this is just. I think this is just like domestically. Birds of Prey made about $33 million week one. Nationally, or I think that, yeah, domestically. So Shazam is so far making less money than Birds of Prey. On top of that, you also have to take this into account when it comes to those connections. Birds of Prey was out during the a good economy, a really good economy, where things were very cheap. Money was very prolific. Ticket prices weren't as high as they are now. So when you have to take Birds of Prey making more money domestically than Shazam, you also have to take into account less people are going to see Shazam. More people went to go see Birds of Prey, which was a disaster of a film, a nightmare. Oh my God, what were you guys thinking? Than Shazam. There's something there. You have to take note of less people interacting with this stuff. That's why those IMDb numbers, the Rotten Tomato numbers, actually kind of don't matter anymore. They matter on some properties, but on this, I don't think they really matter because nobody's going to watch these movies. Hardcore fans, people that still care, yeah, they're going to watch. A few normies here or there, but nobody's actually interacting with them. It is what it is. We had this today. Shazam! Fury of the Gods director David F. Sandberg. After 6 years of Shazam, I'm definitely done with superheroes for now. Yep. Because the movie failed, and I want to go down to this real quick. Because the movie failed, it's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He's basically done at DC. Zachary Levi is pretty much done. Ignore what he's saying on Twitter and stuff, saying, "Oh, we're sticking around, we're sticking around." No, because when you come to this tweet from roughly February 27, before the movie came out, he said this. He was responding to a fan. "Hey, David, I don't feel like watching the movie because of the drama happening around DC Studios. It is just killing the vibe of the film. There is a lot of unnecessary uncertainty about DC's future. Just give us an answer whether hashtag Shazam will have a role in future hashtag DCU. He responds, "He definitely won't if people don't go see the movie. What I've been told is that there's nothing in the Shazam films that contradict the future plans for DC, so the possibility for more Shazam is there, and if that's what you want, your best bet is to go see the film." People aren't seeing the film. So David F. Sandberg, Zachary Levi, they're pretty much gone. The film's already dead. And with that, he has declared that he's no longer interested in filming superhero movies anymore. Kind of don't blame him. As much as I think it would be super fun to film a superhero movie, primarily a superhero that I'm actually interested in, actually care about. Wolverine's a good one. I probably couldn't do Batman. I would love to do a Wolverine movie someday. Mainly because I love that character so much. I could do Doctor Strange. That's fantastic, but they've already butchered it enough. Maybe I could. You know what? If it wasn't for the fact that I don't like Westerners touching anime, My Hero. That would be fun. I'd probably butcher it, but at the same time, I would try my hardest to give the best story. So I do think it is sad, and I don't blame him for stepping away because it is just a disaster right now. These films aren't doing great. And I don't believe in superhero fatigue, superhero burnout. I believe in bad storytelling burnout. And I go to My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is still very popular, very money printing, essentially. It trends every time on Twitter for legitimate reasons. That story is fantastic. Everybody go check it out. So I don't believe in this superhero fatigue. I believe in just bad storytelling fatigue. And in this case, yeah, I think he did put out a bad movie. I still need to see it, but I'm hearing mixed reactions. It's neither or eh. But he puts out on Twitter, on Rotten Tomatoes, I just got my lowest critic score and my highest audience score on the same film. I wasn't expecting a repeat of the first movie critically, but I was still a little surprised because I think it's a good film. Oh well. To be fair, when it comes to critics, don't really have to listen to them. A lot of critics, yeah, we point out when critics downvote something because it could be good actually, but if it's downvoting like a Marvel property or something like that, that's when your red flags go up and go like, uh-oh, because they're all in lockstep. So the fact that critics downvoted the movie, they're not really superhero fans anyways, so who cares? My understanding is this movie wasn't that great anyways. I might check it out. For crying out loud, why am I blanking on the movie? Never mind, we'll come back to that later. That's a side note. As I've been saying for a while now, I'm very eager to go back to horror, as well as trying some new things. After 6 years of Shazam, I'm definitely done with superheroes for now. Just to be clear, I don't regret even for a second making the Shazam movies. I've learned so much and gotten to work with some truly amazing people. Will forever be grateful that I got to direct 2 of these. They've been very challenging but valuable experience. Decent take. He's not bad mouthing anybody for the fact that he's no longer in it. One thing I've really been looking forward to is disconnecting from the superhero discourse online. A lot of that stresses me out so much, and it will be nice not having to think about that anymore. I don't blame him. These industries chew people up and spit them out, and what I'm seeing is he had fun making these movies. He had fun working with Zachary Levi, but it was never in his heart. Hey, what you gonna do? The film flopped. Nobody wants to see it. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Normies aren't really interested in it. A lot of bad movies have come out. That's what sours people on these movies. So after burn, no wonder not a whole lot of people are going to see this movie. And it gives him an excuse to, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe he really hasn't been having fun doing these movies anymore. Maybe this is just a well-timed excuse for him not to do them anymore and basically say, hey, I'm gone. He's not going to have to fire me. I'm just leaving. Hey, you did your best. Wasn't that good, but you did your best. So that's the tweet. Oh, he quote tweets, one thing I've really been looking forward to is disconnecting. David F. Sandberg blames fans on the failure of Shazam. David F. Sandberg retweets, this is a Reddit post. So that's the tweets. So that tweet gets turned into this Reddit post, and before you know it, you risk it becoming accepted truth online, and you'll never hear the end of it. Exhausting. You know what? Yeah. He's just tired of the discourse, and I don't fully blame him. A lot of the discourse that these people have to deal with, yeah, we come out and we say, hey, we don't like this. We want you to stay as close to accurate as possible. The other side berates them, batters them, and attacks them when they don't have, let's say, LGBT representation. When they don't have, why is this black guy doing this thing? Why is this black guy bad? Or they go on these weird tirades about pointless stuff when people like myself prefer to have, hey, give me as close to the original story as you possibly can. Give me a good thing. That's what we talk about. That's what we argue with. And what I'm seeing here, I don't think he was bashing fans for it failing. I think he's just here saying, hey, I'm just tired of this back and forth and this berating and all these questions. I'm just tired of it. And I think that's a valid thing. I think it's kind of sad that he's leaving. I don't think he's actually bashing fans, though, or blaming fans for the failure. And I have it pretty easy. The most disheartening thing was seeing the comments on Leslie Grace's Instagram going, "Ha ha, your movie got canceled. You're not my Batgirl," etc. And this isn't limited to superhero fandom. It's just sad. Let's be real. Batgirl was an awful idea. It looked dreadful. I'm happy that isn't coming out. And what he's also not understanding are superhero fans in general. Superhero fans, comic book fans, people like that. They're very protective of their IP. They've been seeing it get butchered, bastardized, and just dragged in the mud. They know comic books better than you. And seeing it treated like this, yeah, they're happy when something they expect to be awful is gone. So, hey, sorry, but people are protective. Fans are fans. You're going to have to get used to it. He put out an Instagram post as well. What was this? Power is out and I'm home alone. Ask questions or tell me something interesting. If you could choose any other DC hero to direct, which one? At one point, I would have said Superman, but when there are so many different expectations and hardcore fans, you're going to piss off so many people no matter what you do. Seeing how people react to things like The Last Jedi makes me want to stay away from things like that. Shazam was perfect in that there hadn't been that many adaptations before. There are still people who think it was done wrong, but it was on a I cannot say that. It was on a manageable level. Hey, he's actually taking note though that fans are fans. He can't understand. He's not going to fight fans. Well, he probably. I wonder, did he fight fans? He did do little things here or there. It wasn't that big, but it was here or there. For the most part, I think he doesn't understand fandom that well. It's too overwhelming for him. It's not something he enjoys. He wants to step aside. I can respect that to a certain degree. Maybe this guy wasn't meant for the Shazam movies. Hey, sorry. But fans are fans. They are passionate about what they are. And the fact that, hey, you have fans that complain about Superman not being in the underwear, that should tell you how much these characters mean to people, how much these characters represent people, and how much they are willing to, they critique people that interact with them. Not all these superhero movies, even some of the best superhero movies, are critiqued very poorly by fans. It's a reality of the beast. It's the reality of the show. It's the reality of this industry. Fans like their content a certain way, and they want it represented a certain way. Sorry you couldn't understand that. Hey, it sucks that you're gone. Well, not really. But hey, you couldn't handle the heat, so you stepped out of the kitchen. That is an admirable thing. I don't see him kind of like fan blaming here. I don't see him, yelling at people about this. I just see him saying, hey, I tried. It failed. I'm not really liking this, and I'm gone. Movie failed immediately. He's gone. What's coming up for DC? I don't know. I am curious. I am a little hopeful. But let me get your guys' thoughts on this all down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it out with your friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit my mic. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. I am roughly maybe 190, 180 subs away from 1,000 and I can get monetized. Please help me get there. Also, tonight, over on the Legion of Memers stream, we will be having a special weekday stream featuring a special guest, Chrissy Mayer. Come check us out. Link will be in the description down below. Until next time, guys. Bye for now.